Hi everyone, I'm here with your 733 lesson, How Can I Talk About It? Distributed Property and Expressions Vocabulary. Today you will continue your work writing algebraic expressions using the distributed property. You will label parts of an algebraic expression with their mathematical names. We're going to go ahead and start at 7102. 7102 says, recall that parentheses allow us to consider the number of groups of tiles that are present. Below are 4 steps of a math magic trick. Write the result of the steps in 2 different ways. Build it with tiles if it helps you. So go ahead and try to write 7102, try and answer it. Okay, if you're back with me, you've tried to answer 7102, just part A. So let's take a look. We know we pick a number, that's a variable, x. We triple it, 3x. Then we add 1. And now we need to multiply by 2, which means we end up having 2 groups of 3x plus 1. So one way to write this mathematical magic trick was 2 times 3x plus 1. And then you could write it another way without parentheses. You could have 6x plus 2. If you were to draw that out, you would have 2 groups of 3x plus 1, which ends up being 6x plus 2 in total. Okay, part B says write 4 times the quantity of 2x plus 3 in another way. Go ahead and try it. If you're back with me, you've tried part B. 4 groups of 2x plus 3 would be 8x plus 12. Again, if you're not sure, you can draw it out. That's perfectly fine. C, we're starting with reverse thinking now. Build 9x plus 3 with algebra tiles. How many groups can you divide the tiles into evenly? Write the expression in 2 ways, one with parentheses and one without. All right, so we have 9x's and these should all be shaded in because they're positives. And then we have 3 unit tiles. Okay, well we know that each unit tile, we have 3 unit tiles. So each unit tile goes in a group. We have 9 tiles, so x tiles. So this one can go here, this one goes here, this one goes here. So each unit tile has an x tile now. Let's do it again. Here, here, here. Each unit tile now has 2 x tiles. Let's try it again because we have leftovers. Here, here, here. So each unit tile now has 3 x tiles. So here's a group, here's a group, and here's a group. So how can we write this with parentheses? Well, we know we have 3 groups of 3x plus 1. Without parentheses would be our original, which was just 9x plus 3. Okay, we're going to try another one like this. D says build 15x plus 10 with tiles and write the expression another way. So the way you're going to write it is with parentheses. Go ahead and try that. If you're back with me, you've tried part D. Hopefully your expression with parentheses was 5 times quantity of 3x plus 2. Okay, and if you have questions about that, we will save that to discuss it in class. 7103 says you have been writing expressions in different ways to mean the same thing. The way you write an expression depends on whether you see tiles grouped by rows, like 4 sets of x plus 3 in problem 7101, or whether you see separate groups like 4x and 12 in that problem. The distributive property is the formal name for linking these two equivalent expressions. Write the following descriptions in another way. For example, 4 times the quantity of x plus 3 can also be written as 4x plus 12. Hint, divide each expression into as many equal groups as possible. So go ahead and try parts A, B, C, and D as 7103. All right, so let's take a look here. 6 times 8 is 48, and 6 groups of x would be 6x. B, you were using reverse thinking. 4 times 3x plus 1. C, 7 times 3x plus 2. And D, 6 times 3 plus 2x. Okay. E, now write the following number trick as 2 different expressions. 1, pick a number, 2 multiplied by 4, 3 add 7, 4 multiplied by 3. So go ahead and try part E. One expression should be with parentheses and one should be without. Okay, if you're back with me, then you have answered part E. So we have pick a number, multiply by 4, add 7, multiply by 3. So 3 times 4x plus 7 is our expression with parentheses. I'm sorry, you can't even see that. And now without parentheses, we have 3 groups of 4x, which would be 12x, and 3 groups of 7, which would be 21. Okay. So take a look at 7104. 7104 says math talk. Read the math notes box at the end of this lesson as a review of the math words you have already been exposed to in previous chapters. I would like you to read the math notes box like it said, which is at the end of the notes. Goes over math vocabulary with you. And then I would like you to do your best to answer parts A, B, C, and D. We are going to save this question and talk about it in class, talk about our vocab. If you have any questions, as always, on your notes, please make sure you email me. 7104 is the last problem that you have to do, all parts. And when you are done, please make sure you upload pictures to the Google Classroom assignment.